Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up. Crust out your eyes.
12 minutes into the hour. That's absolutely my favorite intro to any of our segments right there. Fred Mwangaguhunga is here, MediaTakeout.com. Fred, what up, baby?
I'm doing well.
You had a good year?
I had a really, really, really good year.
This year, did it supersede last year's metrics for MediaTakeout.com?
Yeah, in terms of traffic, I mean, we got around 160 million people over the course of the year on the site. So, I mean, it's just really been a crazy year.
God damn, 160 million people.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah, worldwide, man. That's wow. I got to check out what we did with SwaysUniverse.com too, man. I know it's right there.
150 million.
Maybe 150. All right, cool. Fred Mwangaguhunga, top 5 stories of the past month. What are we going to start off with?
Well, I guess, we're going to start on a not so good note. I mean, there were multiple deaths in 2013.
Yeah.
Paul Walker died.
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela died.
Yeah.
Those are the two I think that we remember most.
Mm-hmm.
But there were also a couple of others. Remember actor Robert Chu? He played Prop Joe in The Wire. He passed this year.
Oh, wow. Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
James Gandolfini. He passed this year.
Oh, wow.
That was
Sopranos, man. Damn.
Roger Ebert. Remember he was sick.
Oh, yeah.
Two thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
And the porn star Alicia Tyler died this year, too.
Alicia Tyler passed away.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
She's a porn star.
Yeah, I mean, it was actually big news because she had retired and then she'd gotten back in the game, and they found her and they say it's an alleged drug overdose.
If the porn industry had an Oscars, they have something.
Mm-hmm.
But if they had an Oscars, she would have had a few under her belt.
Yeah, I mean, it was really, really big, huge news. I mean, we got over 1 million people logged on.
So y'all did a story about deaths, and that got a lot of traffic?
Well, yeah, I think there were a lot of different deaths out there, and they all kind of got a lot of traffic together, right? So
wow,
I think Alicia, of those deaths, you would think that, Paul Walker or Nelson Mandela would get the most, but it was Alicia Tyler.
Go ahead, Tracy. You ask them.
It's just a morbid freaking world that we live in. So which one got the most hits?
It was Alicia Tyler.
Wow. The porn star.
Well, I mean, listen, she's got a huge fan base, right? So, this is big news when someone passed away. I mean, she was 27 years old. I mean, with a lot of these people like Nelson Mandela, Roger Ebert, you kind of saw it. Maybe it was coming.
So do people like jack off in commemoration?
Oh, come on, my gosh. That's so distasteful.
I don't know. I was asking.
All right, number 4, top story on MediaTakeout.com.
The number 4 top story of the year was Lil Wayne's near death. I mean, I think a lot of us forgot about that, but there was a weekend right now where we didn't know whether or not Lil Wayne was going to be alive or not. I mean, Lil Wayne, he's a huge superstar. I mean, probably one of the top 5 greatest rappers ever. Yeah. Yeah. What happened was he's according to
Sway,
one of the top 5 greatest ever.
Well, I mean, listen, you are probably more versed in the greatest rappers out there. I mean, if he was in my top 5, he'd make it.
Okay. Well, no, I don't knock Wayne. I'm just the raise the question. Ever.
I'm saying. I mean, I happen to like Lil Wayne.
Okay, me too. Okay, yeah. So let's kick a lyric.
That's not my.
Yeah, exactly. All right, go ahead. No, Wayne's great. Wayne's
I
great.
guess I'm more of an R&B
definitely
kind
of this generation.
All right, yeah. Well, I think he's been, but whether or not he's top 5 or not, I mean, he's definitely big. He's a huge superstar. He's an international superstar.
Absolutely.
So I mean, the fact that he was almost dead this year, I think, is huge news. I mean, remember the way it happened is Lil Wayne. According to Lil Wayne, he suffers from epilepsy. Yeah. Now, other people say that it might have been some
drug-induced
narcotics that he was on, and maybe it was narcotics plus epilepsy. But whatever it was, he suffered He suffered a seizure on the set of Nicki Minaj's video. He went home and then suffered a major seizure at home. I mean, it was so bad that his mother and his children actually flew in to see him. I mean, they thought that this was the last time that they were going to see him.
Yeah. That was sad. I remember talking to him right after that. He interviewed with us with MTV. But I'm glad he's in good. It seems to be in good health now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was our top 5 and number 4 story. We're going to come back with our top 3 of the year for MediaTakeout.com with Fred Mwangaguhunga. 15 minutes into the hour, Shade 4-5. We're in the middle of a special edition of Celebrity Wire with Fred Mwangaguhunga from MediaTakeout.com. And we're going over the top 5 stories in the past year for MediaTakeout.com. Number 5 was?
The many multiple deaths of 2013, including Paul Walker and James Gandolfini, Roger Ebert, and porn star Alicia Tyler.
Okay, number 4 was?
Lil Wayne's near-death experience.
Okay, we're going to keep moving. Our number 3 top story of the past year with MediaTakeout.com is?
The number 3 top story of the year was Miley Cyrus and her crazy twerking performance at the MTV VMA.
Right. Twerk, Miley, twerk.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
Yeah, you were in the building, right, Sway?
Yeah, I was right behind her.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was right on the side of her watching. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'll just be honest. I think she's a great artist.
No, come on.
Did you listen to the album?
I did.
You didn't think that was a good album?
No.
Really? She
No.
can't. You don't think she can sing?
No.
You don't think she's entertaining on stage?
No.
Yeah, hater.
Okay.
No, I'm not hating. I just think that there's it's like totally prepackaged.
Well, not the
She's
VMA
not really-
performance. Have you seen her in concert?
No, I haven't done that.
Okay, you got to see her in concert.
But I mean, I've seen her act ratchet in videos. I've seen her act ratchet in that Santa Claus performance that they had. I've seen her just. I mean, it's like a big ball of ratchetness. And I mean, maybe there's talent behind all that, but it's hard to get through it when you just looking at some crazy, white girl twerking on stage.
Well, I didn't. Her ass was not appealing to me whatsoever. But I do enjoy a Miley. I went with my daughter, man. You know what I'm saying? I went and all those kids love her.
But don't you feel a little kind of way? I mean, you got your daughter looking, and this girl is twerking on stage, and and smoking weed like that. I mean, her audience is not like 20-year-olds; they're like 12-year-olds.
Yeah,
right?
I would feel some type of way if it was my daughter twerking and smoking weed, definitely. But my daughter has enough sense to know that if that was to happen, life wouldn't be so long. So, all right, that was the number 3 top story of the past year. Number 2 top story of the past year on MediaTakeout.com is?
The number 2 top story of the year is Lamar Odom and Khloe Kardashian's crack-filled divorce drama.
Wow.
Bum, bum, bum.
Remember, I mean, the beginning of the year, it started out Lamar and Khloe, the nice couple together, and then you find out that he's cheating on her. Then you find out he's smoking crack, and then she cuts him off and divorces him.
Allegedly.
Well, that's not really allegedly. I mean, they saw him smoking crack. There was a woman that she saw him smoking crack. She admitted herself to smoking crack. She actually was in the hotel room with him smoking crack. And Lamar Odom all but admitted that, he had drug issues. So, I mean, this is real life. And the interesting part is you got to see it live on TV. Not live, but during
Play
that
out.
Kardashian.
You got to see it play out, right?
Well, Fred, if I may interject, we also got to see, which I feel is the reason for the divorce, our very own Sway squeeze Khloe's butt while she was here. He didn't like Miley's butt, but he sure loved Khloe's.
I will say that allegedly, Lamar did not start smoking crack until he saw Sway grabbing his wife.
Yes, Sway, allegedly.
So, Sway, allegedly, you're the cause of this whole
Divorce.
Come on, man. That's just
for divorce.
It's just so not true.
Course,
I mean, I did squeeze her ass, but the rest of the
she let you though. She wanted you
What's out of
to.
pocket?
No, because you asked her, was it real? And she was like, yeah.
Touch it, daddy.
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't blame you for doing it.
Yeah.
But Lamar Odom and the Lakers and, his crack dealer, they all might blame you.
come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, that was number 2. You guys want to comment on any of these stories, give us a call, 888-742-3345. Up next, the number 1 story of the past year on MediaTakeout.com.
Yeah.
Yep, Sway in the morning, 26 minutes into the hour. Fred Mwangaguhunga to the top 5 stories on MediaTakeout.com. Number 5 was?
The many multiple deaths of 2013, including Paul Walker, Nelson Mandela, and James Gandolfini.
Okay. Number 4 was?
Rapper Lil Wayne almost died this year.
Okay. Number 3 was?
Miley Cyrus and her crazy-ass twerking performance on the VMAs.
We got Finesse from Houston on the line, man. What do you think about that Miley Cyrus, and what do you think of Miley in general?
What's up, Sway? What's up, Heather and everyone else?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Tracy D. I honestly think I don't fault Miley. I think Miley is doing her thing right now. I think it's up to the parents. A lot of these parents let their kids believe that these artists are role models, but what makes these artists is their individuality. And if you teach your kids about individuality, they don't have to be like anyone else, then they become these great people. You know, don't let these artists teach your kids.
There it is. That's what I'm saying, man. I went and watched Miley with my daughter. She's still good.
Well, but I mean, don't you think the people are just pushing the limits? I mean, you know, when we were younger, there were people that were out there kind of doing risque things. But you got to wonder, what is your daughter's daughter going to be watching?
Man, dude, you trying to say my daughter's having sex?
No,
oh, okay,
man,
I'm not. Okay, all right. Okay, we on to our number. That was our number 3.
Yeah, that was number 3.
Our number 2 top story on MediaTakeout.com is
Lamar Odom and Khloe Kardashian's crack-filled messy divorce.
All right, we got Robert from Tennessee on the line. Rob, what you want to say, man?
Hey, what's up, Sway? I want to say good morning to you and Heather B.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good morning.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but since Heather B is blaming you for the divorce, man, I saw the interview on Sway's Universe where you grabbed her butt.
Yeah.
I would have grabbed it more disrespectfully since you're the cause of everything. You know what I'm saying?
But you saw it was an experiment type thing. It wasn't even like it was like a different kind of probe.
But, you know,
right.
She is a married woman, though, Sway. I mean, you know, it wasn't like she's also a respectable woman. This is a married, respectable. This isn't like a porn star or a video vixen. This is a reality star. I mean, she's a businesswoman. You wouldn't just go grabbing any old businesswoman's butt.
If the businesswoman came on a show that's videotaped every day and shown to millions across the internet and a microphone that reaches millions across satellite, and bragged about their new body and all the work they did to put in it, and that her butt is real, contrary to rumors around the blogs and blogosphere, and invite you to touch it, you wouldn't touch it to see if it's real, not for no perverted, you know.
I mean, I would touch it, but I'm saying
okay.
You got to suffer the
consequences. Our number one top story of the year.
The number 1 top story of the year is without a doubt the birth of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's baby Nora.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that was, remember, two parts to it, right? Remember, he just had announced it at the end of last year.
Yeah.
So we got to see the baby bump. We got to see her walking around. We got to see her wearing her crazy outfits. And then we got to see her give birth to the beautiful baby Nora.
And that is one beautiful child.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, she's adorable. And I'm happy for Ye, you know what I mean, to have that type of foundation in his life, especially after all he's gone through, losing his mom recently, and now he has his birth of a child. I'm happy for both of them. I hope that works out well for them. I saw videotape of her pushing the baby in a baby carriage, you know, in public, and she and her sister got swarmed by the paparazzi, and it seemed like she was the level-headed one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think Kim is more used to the paparazzi than her sisters. I mean, she's been in the public eye for the last 5 years. I mean, paparazzi been all around her. So she knows, I think, a little bit more than most how to deal with that situation. Her sisters, they get it too, but not to the same level as Kim. I mean, she's really doing, I mean, remember too, you know, after this birth, you look at Kanye West, he's become a lot more focused about business. I mean, he spazzed out a little bit, but he's been basically talking about how serious he is about business, more as important to him as business is art. Kim Kardashian has kind of took it down a notch. I mean, a lot of the crazy stuff she was doing isn't really happening. So I think you're seeing a lot of really good changes for the two of them. Hopefully that'll continue in 2014, and we're not going to see any mess.
Okay, seeing growth. Fred Mwangaguhunga, it's been a great year, man.
Yeah, it's been a great year for me. It's been a great year for you. I mean, you had a bunch of different things. There's been some honorable mentions on the list.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you grabbing Khloe's butt. I mean,
come on.
That was an honorable mention.
Okay.
And you and Kanye West, I mean, to me, that was probably one of the biggest moments of the year.
Yeah?
Yeah, because remember, I think there were so many people out there that really just wanted to just grab Kanye and just kind of shake him. And you were our surrogate. You did to Kanye what I think a lot of people wanted to do. Which is just to
threaten him?
Just to regulate him. You know what I mean? Just to let him know, to regulate him and just be like, dude.
Hi, Fred.
Do it again.
Hi, Fred. How you do that? Hi.
Thank you, man. Hey, man, it's always an honor to make it on any of your lists on MediaTakeout.com. That means something is happening.
Yeah.
All right, Fred Mwangaguhunga, ladies and gentlemen. Check out MediaTakeout.com.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.